right, here we are, Thursday evening, wind down yoga. I hope you guys had a great day today. Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure that you enjoyed the blue sky. And for the next hour together, we're just going to let go of any accumulated stress. Try to free it from our bodies and free it from our minds. And just make this your very own practice. So whatever you need to do tonight, you do for you. We're going to start with some relaxation. So let's go ahead and relax down onto our backs. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms open to the sky. Close your eyes and let's start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. While we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, just become aware of how you're holding your face. Relax your eyes, relax your jaw. Let go of any tension in your neck. Now let's breathe into our shoulders and let your breath travel all the way down the arms, out through the fingertips. Relaxing the arms, we bring our breath into our legs and we breathe from our hips to our toes. And then let's guide our breath into our spine and we'll breathe from the top of our head all the way out to the tip of our tailbone. Feeling your breath make its way in between each segment of your spine. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale, they float back behind us. Reaching out through fingers, pushing out through heels. And then feeling the body go soft. Inhale the arms back up and exhale, return them to your sides. We're going to roll our head to the left and breathe into the left side of our neck. Come back up and turn the head to the right, breathing. And then we're back to that neutral place. Let's draw the right knee in close to the body. Flex and point our foot. Roll the ankle around slowly. And then we'll just let the foot rest. Let's switch the legs. In goes the left, out goes the right. Same thing, we'll flex the point. And then we'll roll the ankle around. And then just rest the foot. Let's bring both knees in. We'll start by just hugging the knees close to the body. And then let's add a few rocks from side to side. Come back to a neutral place and we'll circle our knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And then we'll just tuck the knees in nice and close to the body. Let's flex both of our feet and spread our toes out super wide. And then scrunch them up really tight. Spread them nice and wide. Scrunch them up tight. Once more, nice and wide. And then scrunch up tight. And then just let your feet relax. Let's tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, and then bring ourselves off the mat. So we've got our nose towards our knees, chin towards our chest. Roll back down and release. Again, let's tighten the belly. We round up nose to knees, chin to chest. And release back down. Once more, rounding up nose to knees, chin to chest. And release down. Now let's circle both knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And then we'll hug the knees in close. And rock gently side to side, massaging either side of our spine. Let's come back to our neutral place. And then start to spread the knees wide, but only wide enough that they're aimed one at each shoulder. And really press your upper thighs into your body. We'll bring our knees back together. And let's do a few more rocks from side to side. And then we'll just hang out in a neutral place. Feel the belly button tighten. Press through the back of the ribs. Let's round up nose to knees. And then from there, as we exhale, we're going to roll up. Once you've made it up, let's come into an easy cross-leg position. Allow your palms to open to the sky, backs of the hands on the knees. Closing your eyes, continue to breathe deeply. Let your chin drop against your chest and feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Lift the head, we'll tip back and open our throat. Again, let's draw the chin to the chest. We'll lift the head and tip back, open the throat. Once again, dropping the chin to the chest. And then lift the head and tip back, open the throat. And then just find your way back to a neutral place. Turning our eyes to look left. Coming back to center and turning those eyes to look right. Return to center and turn to look left. Back to center and once more turning to the right. And then just let your head come back to a neutral place. Then drop the left ear to the shoulder, chin to chest, right ear to shoulder, chin back down to the chest, and left ear to shoulder. Dropping the chin, rolling off to the right. Dropping the chin and rolling to our left. Once more, we drop the chin and roll off to the right. And then just let your chin rest against your chest. Bring our head back to that neutral place. From there, let's form a nice little triangle with our thumb and index fingers. We're going to exhale and push the triangle towards the sky. And then as we inhale, draw the elbows and forearms together, and then we open wide. Try again. Exhale as we push up. Inhale, pull down and open. Again, exhale, pushing up. And inhale as we open. Once more, exhale, push up. And then inhale, let's open. Let the backs of our hands rest on our knees and breathe. So we'll take one more inhale in this seated position. And as we exhale, let's transition onto hands and knees. So once we've made it on hands and knees, we've got shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Let's start sinking our navel, lifting our tailbone, lifting our head, opening our heart. Exhale, let's scoop and round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then just make your way back to a neutral place. Make sure that you got your fingers wide spread and you can feel your weight pressing into that index finger knuckle area of your hand, giving the outer palm a little bit of a lift. Let's extend the left leg and push out to the heel. Add the right arm forward for spinal balance. Exhale, lower and switch. Right leg extends. Left arm comes forward. Exhale, lower, switch again. Right arm extends, left arm comes forward. Exhale, lower, switch once more, extend and reach. And return to all fours. From there, let's start opening the knees a little wider, big toes touch, tailbone extends back. We're gonna let that chest drop between the knees, forehead's on the mat. Let's extend and reach a little bit longer, turning your palms towards the sky. We'll flip the palms back over, assuming that hand position. Let's tuck our toes, make our way up into downward facing dog. Allow your head to drop through your arms, feel your ribs pulling towards your thighs. Let's lift and lower each heel individually, walking our dog. And then we'll raise both heels together and let them press down. Try again, raising our heels and pressing back down. Once more, raise the heels and then press down. Let's nod the head yes a few times. Let it shake no. And then just let that downward dog lengthen. Let's inhale forward into plank. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale forward into plank. Exhale, down dog. Once more, inhale forward into plank. Hold the belly button tight. Press out through the back of your heels. Press out through the back of your inner knees, but keep your buttocks relaxed. Let's ease the left knee down. Extend the right leg back. Reach the left arm forward once again. Come back to all fours. Let's tuck our toes and press back up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. This time we'll drop the right knee. Extend the left leg behind. Reach the right arm forward. Right hand down, left toes down. Step the right foot back. Return to your plank. And then press back up into down dog. Let's inhale again to plank. Modify to your knees. And then start to lower with open elbows. Chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, elbows wide, going down. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale again, elbows wide. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. Modify if you like, or we can lower in one piece. Elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. From there, let's extend the right leg straight back and start pulling your heel towards the sky. We'll step the right foot through the hands. We've got our knee over our ankle. We've got our weight pressing into our big toe, second toe. Staying on the ball of your left foot. When you feel ready, let's lift upper body, bringing us into our high lunge. And then we can add the arms overhead. There's our crescent lunge. Exhale, fold forward. Step the right foot back. Press back into down dog. Same thing with the left leg. We'll start it reaching back with the heel and then lifting up towards the sky. Send the left foot between your hands. Left knee over ankle. Weight is pressed into big toe, second toe. Remaining on the ball of your right foot. When you're feeling ready, we lift upper body, bringing us into high lunge. And then we can add the arms to form crescent lunge. Exhale, fold forward. Left foot steps back into plank. Press back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And once more, downward facing dog. From there, let's step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward. Big toes turned in, heels pointing out. Let's inhale to roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we fold. Again, inhale, let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale into the heart. Inhale to the sky and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Right foot back, left foot back. Hold your plank. Exhale, lowering, elbows wide. Chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale again, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Left foot back, right foot back, hold your plank. Exhale as we lower, elbows wide, chest down, hips down. Elbows tuck in, inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Big toes in, heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. So let's hang out here for a moment. We've got our ribs resting on our thighs, cradling our elbows in the palms of our hands. Let your head dangle within that frame. Releasing our fingers to the mat. Step back with your right foot. Brings us into lunge. Now let's push the right heel down. Turn your right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel. Got knee over ankle. We start lifting upper body. Want to square the hips to the front end of our mat. Shoulders are stacked. We have the arms where you want. Arms go wide. Hinge forward, moving into your airplane. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift to the ball of your right foot. We're back in lunge. Let's press our right hand to the mat. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. Twisting lunge. Exhale, left hand down. Left foot steps back, holding plank. Exhale, lower, elbows wide. Chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we fold. Left foot steps back, bringing us back into lunge. Push your left heel down, turn your left toes out. Let's align our right heel with the back of our left heel and start lifting up the body. So again, we've got our hips facing forward, our shoulders stacked, arms extend, warrior one. Let's open the arms wide, hinge forward, airplane. Hands return to the mat. Lift to the ball of your left foot. We're in lunge. Left hand stays crossed. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve with the waist. Twisting lunge. Exhale the hand down. Right foot steps back. Hold on to your plank. Exhale, lower down. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to your heart. Now let your arms extend. Just hang out in mountain pose. Become very aware of your balance. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Right foot steps back. We're back in our lunge. Walking ourselves around into straddle. We've got our toes either straight ahead or turned in slightly. We're gonna inhale, look out. And then exhale, let the elbows bend and the forearms drop. We're just going to breathe a couple deep breaths while we're here. Let's push down into the palms and the arms become straight. From there, let's raise the heels. So on the big toe knuckles. Cross the heels down and let's lift all of the toes to our back on our heels. Again, imprint down through the whole foot, lifting onto the big toe knuckles. Crossing the heels down and raising the toes. And then just let your feet melt into the mat. Inhale, look out, we've got our flat back. Exhale, let's open wide for airplane. And then inhale, let's start lifting up. Once we're up, we want to rotate our palms to the sky. And I want you to think about opening your heart, taking your head back, opening your throat. Let's inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, open wide. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale wide. Once more, inhale, lift the arms. And exhale wide. We're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Keep the front of your body facing the side of your mat and then bend your left knee. Look out over that left hand. Warrior two. Let's bring left forearm to left thigh, right hand to the sky. Or you could reach your left hand all the way down to the mat. Think about pressing the back side of your body against that imaginary wall. Let's lower the right. It's going to make a nice full circle. On the way back up, we move right back into warrior two. Good, extend a little farther with the left. Let's lift the left and lower the right. Reverse warrior. Turn your left palm to the sky. Now start to push your left leg straight without blocking. Really stretch all the way up the left side of your body. We'll bring our arms back to that shoulder level position. So we're back in our starting position. From there, let's start pulling the right hip behind us, extending the left arm out as far as we can reach. Once we can't go any farther, we'll send the left hand down and the right hand high. I want to work at keeping the body very open and flat, as if we're doing this against the wall. You don't want to feel any tension in the neck or the shoulders. Just a long, long stretch. We'll take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's bend the left knee. Start to revolve the upper body. Lift onto the ball of your right foot once again. Step your left foot back and hold that plank. Lowering down, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Lift the right foot not too high, press back, three-legged dog. Right foot comes forward, we're back in our lunge. From there, let's walk ourselves around into straddle, facing the other side of the mat. So we've got our toes either straight ahead or turned in slightly. Inhale, look out. Exhale, let's bend. Elbows, drop the head. Good, let's push down into the palms. Once again, straightening the arms. And then from there, we're just going to bend the elbows like we're trying to pull that tailbone down towards the mat. Push the legs straight. And again, let's bend the knees, lower the hips. Push the legs straight. And once we're up, we inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, open the arms for airplane. Inhale, let's rise to standing. Positioning our feet a little bit wider than our hips, toes, inhales out. Palms open to the sky. Let's open the heart, open the throat. Inhale the arms high. Exhale this time, bend the knees, brush the floor, and inhale back up. Exhale, bend the knees, brushing down, reaching up. Again, bend the knees, brushing down, and reach up. Once more, we bend the knees, brush down, and inhale, reach up. And then let's reopen to our start. Right toes turn to the front end of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Keep the front of your body facing the side of your mat. Now let's bend the right knee. Look out past your right hand. Warrior two. Good. Now you can bring your right forearm to your right thigh, your left hand to the sky. Or we can reach the right hand to the mat. Again, we want to keep the body nice and open and flat. Let's start lowering the left arm towards the left hip. It makes a full circle. On the way back up, it's warrior two. Reach the right arm a little farther out. Let's lift up. Right palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. Pulling the right leg straight. Reverse triangle. And then we'll make our way back to our start position. Imagining ourselves pressed between two panes of glass. Our left hip begins reaching to the left. Our right arm stretches out as far as we can go. And then once we can't go any further, we can lower the right and lift the left. And I want you to just breathe into this openness. Feel like you're being drawn up towards the sky. Inhale. On the exhale, we start to revolve the upper body. Bend the right knee. Lift to the ball of your left foot, bringing us back into lunge. Step the right foot back. Hold on to your plank. Exhale, lower elbows wide, chest down, hips down. Elbows tuck. Inhale, rise cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again into plank. Lift the left leg not too high. Push back into three-legged dog. Send the left foot forward. Right foot forward. Toes turned in, heels turned out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And exhale into our heart. Let's come back into standing mountain pose and breathe. From there, let's work into a little standing balance. So we want to find a focal point for our eyes, fixate on that spot. Let's begin to shift our weight into our left foot. And I want you to really concentrate on keeping the weight in your left big toe, second toe. When you feel ready, we're going to bend the right knee. Try bringing that right heel up close to your bottom. And then set that inner edge of your right foot in the palm of your right hand. Let your left arm come forward. That would be our beginning stages of dancer pose. We can remain there or we can open it. As we exhale, let's bring ourselves back into mountain pose. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Start to bend your knees as you sink your hips. We're going to pull the knees closer and closer together until you feel like you're seated in a chair. And then extend the arms alongside your ears and lift your ribs away from your thighs. Inhale, reach back up to the sky. And exhale to your heart. We'll bring ourselves back into standing mountain pose and breathe. All right, so same thing on the other side. We found our focal point. We've got our navel pulled in. We begin to shift our weight into that right foot. Concentrate on keeping the weight towards the big toe and second toe. And then when you're ready, we bend the left knee, bring your heel towards your bottom. Place the inner edge of your foot in the palm of your hand and let that right arm come forward. And if you want to open your dancer pose, we lift. As we exhale, we can release. Come back into that mountain pose. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's bend the knees and start to sink the hips. Pulling the knees closer together, feeling like we're seated in a chair. And then let's start extending the arms alongside the ears, lifting our ribs away from our thighs. Inhale back up to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, let's look out. Exhale a little deeper. Once more, cradle your elbows. Drop your head within that frame. Release your fingers back to the mat. Stepping back, right foot, left foot brings us into plank. Now let's keep our left shoulder over our left wrist. We'll turn to the side for side plank. Standing right arm to the sky. Modify by setting the side of your left knee on the mat. We'll step the right foot forward. Exhale, come around into plank. Same thing other side. We've got right shoulder over right wrist. Opening for side plank. Stepping left foot forward. Exhale, let's come back around into plank. We'll press back up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few times. Raising up our heels. And then press them back down. From there, let's ease down onto all fours. We'll walk our hands closer to our knees and just come right up onto your knees. Let's tuck the toes under. And then make a fist with your hands. And we're going to press our knuckles into our lower back area on either side of our spine. And then think about really expanding and opening your heart. And while that's happening, we tip our head back slightly to open our throat. So this is our preparation for camel pose, and we can stay in preparation. Or if you want to reach your hands down to your ankles, we want to try to get our thumbs on the outside of our ankles, and the rest of our fingers remain on the inside. From there, let's refist the hands, nestle them back into your spine, and then slowly return to a neutral spine. Let the feet rest on the mat. Let's start to pull our tailbone back towards our heels. Let your ribs melt into your thighs, forehead to the mat, and then your arms just roll down alongside your body. From there, we'll place our hands under the shoulders. That way we can lift the upper body once again. And let's come right around and sit on the left hip. We'll start with our knees and our feet stacked closely together. Hold on to your right ankle with your right hand. We'll send the left arm up. We'll do a little side stretch to the right. And then just use your right hand to gently pull on the left wrist. Inhale as we lift. Exhale, float the arms down. Let's take the right foot, step it across the bent left knee. Once there, let's bring the upper portion of the right arm against that right inner thigh. Let your left hand walk a little farther back. Sit a little taller, a little straighter. And then start looking over that left shoulder. Inhale your right arm to the thighs. And exhale, float back down. Once down, let's uncross the legs. We'll stretch them out almost straight, a little bit of a bend in our knees. Hook around your big toes and start pulling your ribs towards your thighs. Now try pushing your legs a little straighter as you continue to fold down. Let's release, we'll come back up. And then let's switch our weight onto our right hip. Knees and feet as close to the body as we can. Holding left ankle with left hand this time, reaching the right hand high. Little side bend to our left. Use your left hand to grab hold of your right wrist. And press up gently. Inhale as we lift, and then exhale. Let the arms float down. We'll step the left foot across the bent right knee. Let's tuck the left arm inside that left inner thigh. Let your right hand walk a little farther back. We inhale, sit up taller and straighter. And then exhale, start looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, back down. And then from there, let's re-extend those legs. Once again, we keep a slight bend, hinging forward, hooking around big toes, pulling ribs close to the thighs, and then pushing the legs straight as we sink down. And then from there, we can roll back up. And then once we've made it up, let's bend both of the knees and start by just pressing the soles of your feet together. Pull your heels a little closer to your body. Let your feet rest in your hands, and then pull your knees lighter and lighter. One more inhale. On the exhale, let's extend the right leg out. We'll keep the left knee bent. Reach your right hand down towards the right ankle. And we'll do another nice side stretch. And then let's lift and come up. We'll bring the left hand down. Place the right hand on the top of your left thigh. Inhale, a little taller and straighter. Exhale, looking over left shoulder. And then exhale, come back to neutral, and we'll switch. So now our left leg can go straight, our right knee can bend. Reaching your left hand towards the left ankle, send the right hand high, little side stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, the right hand down behind us. Left hand on that top right thigh. Sit up tall and straight. And look over your shoulder. Exhale as we untwist. And then from there, let's just sit Taylor style. We're going to stretch the arms out wide with our palms facing up. Now start to bring the arms closer together. We'll pass the left over the right. Let your elbows cross. Back of hands or palms can meet. And then let those elbows lift a little higher. Re-extend, open, lift your heart. back to neutral. Bring the arms closer together. This time we'll switch. We got right elbow over left, elbows bend, back of hands or palms meet, and lift. And again, let's release. Open the arms, open the heart. And let the fingertips float down. Let's roll our shoulders from back to front. And take them a little bit larger circles. And then just go ahead, extend your arms wide. Again, we can float the arms back down. Once they've made it back down, let's rebend the knees. We'll place our hands behind our thighs. Relax our shoulders away from our ears. Find your balance on your tailbone. And then start extending your legs. Go where you can without rounding your back. Once you've found your spot, we'll add the arms. And then slowly start to open down, down, to the ground. Once there, let's flex our feet, push out through our heels. And then feel your body go soft. Lift the arms, let them return to your sides. And then from there, let's bend our knees. And we're going to take our left ankle and place it on top of our right thigh. And then use your left hand to push gently on your inner thigh. So while that's happening, you should feel some resistance in the left hip. And then we're going to lift the right foot. And let your hands thread behind your right thigh. Pull your legs closer to your body, but keep opening your left knee wider. Let's extend the right leg towards the sky. Walk your hands up closer to your right ankle. And think about pulling that right leg towards your face. Meanwhile, we're still opening that left knee. And then let's bend the right knee. Rest your foot down. Cross your left leg further over the right. We'll open the arms nice and wide. Let your knees start to go right. And we'll look left. Let's come back up. We can uncross the legs. And then we'll switch. We can place our right ankle on our left thigh. Use your right hand to gently push on that inner right thigh. And then while we're doing that, let's lift the left foot. Thread the hands behind the left thigh. Think about pulling your legs closer to your body. And always working at opening that right knee. And then let's extend the left leg. We're going to reach the hands up as close to our ankle as we can. Think about pulling your toes over your head. And then let's release. You can set that foot down, cross your right leg farther over the left, arms go wide, dropping your knees to the left, as far as they'll go without lifting the right shoulder, and then just gazing to the right. bring the legs back up. And let's uncross. Now let's move the hands in closer to the body, shoulders relaxed, palms open to the sky. Tightening the belly, let's start to slowly peel away from the mat. And then just remain in shoulder bridge without feeling any weight transferring into your neck. Want to really feel this in the back of our thighs and our gluteals. We don't want to feel it in our knees or the top of our thighs. As we exhale, let's start to release one vertebra at a time. And then once we're down, give yourself a nice tight hug. Do a couple knee circles, massaging that low back. And then let's reverse. And then give ourselves another nice strong hug. We'll set the left foot back down. And let's extend the right leg towards the sky. So we're going to reach up as high as we can. First, start by pulling those right toes over your head. And then ease up a little bit, and let's hook our second and third fingers around our right big toe. Push your left leg out straight, and then use your left hand to press on that left thigh to remind you not to lift your hip. Now, if it's hard to hold your toe, you can also put your hand on the inside of your right ankle or calf. Or you could throw a strap or a towel around your foot. While we're pulling the toes forward, we're going to take that leg out to the side. And again, we're going to go as far as we can without lifting that left hip. Now let's open the left arm and look left. And let's come back up. Once up, bend the knee, hug it nice and close. Tighten the belly, press to the back of your ribs, and bring your nose up towards your knee. Release back down. You can set that right foot down, and then let's pull left knee in. Extend it towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Think about pulling toes overhead. And then we'll ease up a little bit. And again, you can hook your second and third fingers around your left toe. Or you can put your left hand on your calf or your ankle. You're going to push the right leg out straight, and your right hand is going to stay there to remind you not to lift your head. Left toes pulling overhead. And then from there, let's start to open the leg. We're going to take it out as far as we can get it to go without lifting that right hip. And then you can open your right arm and look to the right. Bring the leg back up. Once it's there, we'll bend the left knee, hug it close to your body. Tighten the belly, press to the back of your ribs. Roll the shoulders off the mat. And release back down. Now we'll just send the left leg all the way out onto the mat. And once there, let your arms rest at your sides, palms to the sky. And I want you to really push out through your heels. You can feel the legs lengthening from your hips to your toes. So just think about holding the muscles tense. Let your legs relax. We'll do the same with our arms. Stretch from your shoulders to your fingertips, making the muscles tense. And then let that relax. guide your breath around the body. Seek out any places that remain tense or tight and breathe into those spots. Visualize yourself just kind of floating on a cloud. We are unaware of the weight of our body because it's just free, no stress, there's no draining thoughts, just calm and lightness and beauty and peace. Feel your breath entering the top of your head, moving down the back of your head, down the back of your neck, and swirling around your neck. Make its way into your jaw. Feel your eyes soften. Makes its way from our shoulders to our fingertips. And then begins to move down the length of our spine, weaving itself in between each segment. Feel it spend a little extra time in the lower back. Pelvis. And it's going to move from our hips all the way down, out through our toes. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it will always get you the right ones. Integrity is the most valuable and respected quality of leadership. Always keep your word. Let's send away all of our anxious thoughts, making a conscious choice to live our days with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart. Extending random acts of kindness as often as we can. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe dwells. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Sleep well, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.